High school. A lot of people have some amazing memories. Mine were pretty good, some more outstanding, others pretty simple. Regardless, most people look back at high school with a carefree mindset, pure bliss, a time where they were happy with friends and games and just messing around on campus. But then, harsh reality hits, and you're faced with two decisions. Either one, apply and hopefully get accepted by a university, or option two, the most horrifying, frighteningly terrible, panic inducing. Okay, this intro's kind of dragging on. One of the scariest things known to man, a job application. But in all honesty, no one really knows what to do after high school. I mean, plans change, people grow. Nowadays, people just go straight into a college or a university to get a degree in a subject that they'll never use again.
Man, what? Man, let me see that. Hmm?
Or go through 5 years of schooling just for their job to be taken by some inanimate object or AI in the future. There is a lot to consider when trying to figure out what to do when you graduate high school. So here are some tips, a little of my insight in what to do. And I'm kind of a credible source considering the fact I've been out of high school for about 4 months, so I'm pretty sure I know what I'm talking about. Tip number one, don't go to college. You're going to spend $30,000 to $55,000 just on tuition alone, which brings me to my next point. You spend all that money for a 4% chance of getting into your dream school, having to deal with the stupidity of atrocious roommates, rundown campuses, or having to walk a mile across campus just to get to the building your classes are in. Shit sucks! Tip number two, don't get a job. Just think about it. You go into the workforce with your happy attitude, all to get screamed at by some Karen because you put 2 pickles on her cheeseburger instead of 3. And you weren't even the guy who made it. You were just the unlucky one to catch the heat for it. So I used to work at fast food. I remember this one lady stood at one of the door entrances, all to ask about how many chicken tenders she could get. I shit you not, this lady stood there for a good 5 minutes debating me on whether or not she should get 4 or 5 chicken tenders in a box. It's literally on the menu, in the pack. Like, I'm not your Discord player, you're not my Discord kid. I'm not about to bend the rules for you. Fuck you. And at that point, I was fed up. So I reached in my pants and pulled out. Okay, so I'm BSing. I didn't even come close to doing all of that. But I did get her 1 sauce when she asked for 2. So I think I really showed her. Tip number 3, don't follow your dreams. Because when has following your dreams ever worked out for anybody? Those people that made it on TV were not real. They're just figments of your imagination. Those people were either born into it or look like Ice Spice. And last I checked, you're fresh out of high school, so you cannot have BBL money. But what about celebrities that make out the hood? Shut up. You don't have talent like Drake or Kanye or Lil Uzi or YBN Amir. Okay, you might actually have him beat, but not the other ones. And forget about being a YouTuber. You're not gonna be PewDiePie or Markiplier or Corey Kenshin. Only breaks you'll be taking is those dumbass TikTok ads that tell you to get off your phone. Don't tell me what to do. I'm my own man. No job, no education, so you can't say I ever had any help. I really got out the trenches for real. Okay, if you couldn't tell by now, this video is a joke. Take nothing I say here seriously. In all seriousness, no one tells you what to do after high school, because no one should. Aside from like how to do your taxes or not going to jail, you should follow your heart. Start working at that tech job and climb that corporate ladder. Start the YouTube channel. If Lil Tay can get famous again, so can you. Get that gender studies degree, whatever the hell that is. The point is, live your life to the fullest, because you only get one. But also, don't work at 7-Eleven, so you can at least make it to your 20s. That's a wrap.